Welcome back to the #1 podcast in the Middle East. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Asaad Touqan.
Well, guys,
Let's go.
thank you guys
What's
so much for
up?
having me. I got a smack straight from Coach Anas. 20 burpees. The guy was 6'4". I was preparing for that one shot for the flying knee. My whole training camp was to counter that.
What's something that you don't tell anyone?
Probably the anxiety thing. Yeah, I don't have a nose, so
shit.
it's missing. There's no bone there. There was a few motives for me to start boxing. Primary school, grade 2, grade 3. I had a crush on this girl, and I told her I was a professional boxer. I think it was a robbery. My team thinks it was a robbery. A lot of the audience thought it was a robbery. In one training session with that guy, I've learned more in 1 hour with him than a month with any other coach. I was so scared. I always get scared. A couple years ago, I think it started. He got blood cancer. He beat it for a bit, you know. We thought it went away. It came back.
September 27th?
Yeah, very excited. How'd you know? I said late September. I never September 27th.
Bro,
Of course, it's our pleasure. We're very excited for this one. This is probably one of
this is
the
going to be a
Likewise.
good pod.
It's gonna be very.
I always do this. Let's take it from the start. Asad, where did it all start, bro?
The boxing?
with the boxing.
The boxing. There was a few motives for me to start boxing. The main one, the story I like to tell, is a funny story.
Okay.
Okay.
In primary school, grade 2, grade 3, I had a crush on this girl, and I told her I was a professional boxer. I told her I was a boxing champion.
You saw the vision.
Yeah, and then so she asked me for videos. She was like, "Oh, I want to see you box." I didn't know what to tell her. I go home straight to my mom. I'm like, "Mama, put me in boxing." She puts me in boxing classes. I
Shout out,
start,
Mom.
and yeah, from that day onwards, I've just stuck with it.
Way from grade 2. You stuck with it?
Yeah.
We did some digging and we found there was a match in 2019.
So we'll take it to
That's-
one of your first professional
I think
tournaments.
it was, yeah.
So since you continued from that, so you're stuck in boxing. Let's take it a bit slower. So after
Boxing,
that,
I started recent. That was Muay Thai that I started.
that was my time. So let's keep it on boxing in the beginning. So after that, your mom put you up. What made you stay after that video?
After
Yeah.
that video, I fell in love with the sport, with the people. The coach who got me started, Anas he made me stuck.
Shout out to him, man.
It's okay.
He made me stick to the sport. But yeah, I've tried everything. I've tried swimming, basketball, football. I've never been able to get football down. That's the one sport I can't do. I've done gymnastics. I was really close to committing to gymnastics.
Way.
But
I see some of your celebrations it's a bit
yeah,
Acrobatic.
of course.
Bouncing.
It's helped me a lot, of course, with the athletic side of it. Athletic side of things.
Mhm.
Um,
Talk to me about the match against Hazza.
Huzzah.
So this
20.
I completely forgot about that fight, by the way. 2019. That was Asian Championships, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So yeah, that was my first ever split decision loss. It was my only loss.
which was in a final, by the way.
Yeah, it was
Reached the
Asian
final.
Championships finals. It was my first tournament with the Jordanian national team. I think it was a robbery. My team thinks it was a robbery. A lot of the audience thought it was a robbery. But again, it was a close fight. And he was in the UAE national team. We were fighting in Abu Dhabi. So that stuff's normal. If we were in Jordan, things would be different. But yeah, it was a good fight. It was a good learning.
But you're very young. This is, I think that was 2019.
Yeah.
So you are very young. Of course, you're very excited as a kid. You're probably telling all your friends about it,
Yeah.
family members, everyone to watch the fight. And then you did good. You made it to the final, and it was a split decision. But at that young age, this loss can either make you or break you, to be honest.
Yeah, bro.
So how did you react to a loss like that?
For a while, right after the fight, I wanted to quit the sport. I was like, "Halas, like, I can't be asked for this stuff anymore." Boxing as a whole, fighting sports in general, they're very mentally draining.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want to go back to the gym. I didn't want to go back to school because I told everyone about it. But I spoke to my coach, my first coach, Anas. He's the reason I started and the reason I stayed. Yeah. I spoke to him about it. He told me, we'll come back, we'll do this, we'll do that. I gave it a shot, and alhamdulillah, ever since then it was up.
How old were you in 2019?
2019.
I mean, how old are you now?
Right now, I'm 18, 2006.
Okay.
Do the math, like 30,
Do
40.
the math, 2019, whatever.
So you're very young.
Young, bro.
Yeah.
You were young.
So at that moment, who else was there behind your side? Were your parents supporting you
Yeah,
in
my
boxing?
dad and my mom, both of them. My mom is always scared when I fight, but she's very,
Till
very
now.
supportive. Yeah, of course. She's always showing me
It's
that
just a
scared.
mom. Shout out,
You see her doing
mom and
the-
dad.
Shout out to mama. You see her recording, and in the background of the videos, like I want to post the video, but it's just her, Bismillah, Bismillah, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, you know. But
they
that's
do show up to your
that's always amazing to see. Sorry.
They show up to your fights?
Yeah, of course.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Fight for
Must
fight.
feel good, bro, fighting with parents.
And for my dad, he's up until the World Championship, he didn't miss a training session.
Wow.
Like he was there watching me every session, every hour, every second I was in the gym. He would be there, like up in the cafe, watching, taking videos, giving me notes, stuff like that.
So now let's take it back so we can go step by step. So after you listened to your coach, you went back to the training. How was it in the beginning?
It was
What
rough.
did you learn?
I was really pissed. My ego got in the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kept training, stuck to it. And then I had the World Championship.
Okay.
Had 2 more national tournaments, and then transitioned to boxing.
Speaking about parents, I want to go back to that.
Yeah.
Do your parents? How do they feel about boxing? Like, would they wish for you to pick up a different sport? And
No, I don't think so.
Actually?
My brother's also in boxing.
oh,
My half brother's gonna
Oh, yeah.
already get into martial arts as well.
wow,
Everyone from my mom's side, she has 4 brothers. All 4 of them were in the army.
wow,
So, yeah.
the family.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
it's, special forces into stuff like that.
About your brother, you train him.
We trained together a lot. When we were younger, obviously, I'd house
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
but we both trained under the same
Zaid
coach. Yeah,
Touqan. Shout out to him, man.
We both trained under the same coach Jalal.
Okay.
Coach, I like him.
All right. So currently, right now, the youngest Palestinian boxer at 18, you've made your debut, which we will talk about.
Look at that.
So
What a photo, bro. No, go back to the. Oh my God. Remember, we go back.
So what a moment. And obviously the
Oh,
Asian champion.
Yeah.
oh, synergies.
My sponsor as well, or not sponsor.
Synergy.
I had the supplements thing,
Yeah.
but I'm closing that because
Why?
I'm going more into influencer boxing,
Okay.
and that keeps me under the athletes bracket, you know.
Mm.
And I have to get out of that so I can get it, because no influencer would fight a boxer.
Mm.
They want to fight someone who's
Yeah.
out of that because it just doesn't make sense.
All right.
Let's split up the knockouts. Let's just see this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I recently watched a clip of the knockout you gave that grown ass man.
Yeah.
Bro.
How old is he, by the way?
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't even say 30.
late 30s, late
Oh
30s.
my God.
So that was actually
Dad, bro.
Ahmed Abed. So it was
Mohamed Abdel Rahim, yeah.
yeah, which I believe he's also in the national team of Egypt.
Yeah, he's
he
a
was-
UAE national team coach.
Also a UAE national team coach.
Mm.
What was it like when you knew you were gonna fight someone like that?
He has a huge record. Mashallah.
It
he's
is
an
Supreme
age
Court.
Who has experience?
Yeah,
You're 18. It's your first professional fight.
I think he's had over 30 fights.
He's had
Oh my
fights. So
God.
you're looking at that record. What
I
do you
was
think?
so scared. I always get scared. Always.
Bro, but you didn't only like win, you like smoked him. What the hell?
Alhamdulillah, it was a
No,
good fight.
bro, like nothing towards you, but I did not expect this to happen.
So yeah, it
But
was.
that's all.
You know, some people may have thought it would have been a closer fight.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, from the beginning. So, do you get nervous before fights?
Always. It's never faded away. I
Mhm.
don't know how some people do it. Every single time before I fight, I want to pull out. Never once have I
Oh,
fought,
good.
and
That's
before it, I didn't want to
It
cancel
takes
the
a lot
fight.
for you to say that.
I've always wanted to cancel the fights.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow. How do you prepare for a fight, bro? Are you
Physically, fight camps 4 weeks before the fight. You keep training. You
Mhm.
keep training.
yeah.
I train twice a day.
Oh
Especially
wow.
My most intense training session was the World Championship.
Twice a day.
Yeah, twice a day.
Is that like daily?
When I have a fight, yeah.
Okay, so on the camp.
For a
Yeah,
camp.
exactly.
But you-
Go into spiritually. How do you prepare for a fight? You pray?
Like mentally, yeah, of course. I believe in qadr, obviously qadr of Allah. Whatever happens. Again, it's a controversial topic.
Mm.
I do think boxing is haram, so I don't know how to go about it in that sort of way, because obviously you hit the face. But I acknowledge it. I do what I have to do as a Muslim, you know, I pray, I do all of that stuff. And yeah, I believe in that.
So obviously you've achieved a lot in the boxing field.
Mm.
Asian champion, national champion a few times, all of these things, but which is amazing. But
Mm.
what are some challenges you faced in boxing,
Challenges.
or maybe injuries or anything that came in the way?
My biggest injury was my nose when it broke. I don't have a nose.
I'm a fucking hurt.
It's missing. There's no bone there. Sorry?
Let's zoom into your nose right now.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't have a nose. So
Shit.
Scar.
yeah, there's a scar here.
So tell us
They
about
about
that.
the open and
Killed you,
Sorry?
bro.
Yeah, mentally affected you, yeah?
not really. It was nice.
What?
I used to have a Jordanian, يعني منخار الأردن, like a Jordanian nose, and then it was like a free nose job. But basically, when it happened, it was a flying knee. My whole nose like went. Have you seen Voldemort from Harry Potter? The guy without the nose. Do you know who I'm talking about?
We need some research.
You'll put up a picture on the thing.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep going.
Oh, it fell down.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
So yeah, tell us about that injury. How it happened, where it happened.
Okay, so I was fighting in the World Championship. It was the most prepared I've ever been for a tournament. My training camp was crazy.
Where was that?
Bangkok, Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. So I fought the World Championship there with the Jordanian national team. It was on the newspapers. It was everywhere. And then I got a fever. I won all the fights before, and it was a tournament. And then before the finals, I got a really bad fever. I was fighting at 67 kgs, I believe. And before that, I was overweight. I was 68. With the fever, I dropped down to around 65, 64. So I had a disadvantage there. The guy was 6'4". I was preparing for that one shot, for the flying knee. My whole training camp was to counter that. But with the fever, I dozed off so much. I just was off my game. My dad told me, pull out, it's not worth it. I didn't listen to my dad. I went in, second round, I believe, it landed, and that was it.
So you knew it was happening, but
Yeah, I couldn't.
Bored it.
Pull out, yeah.
I can relate when you're transitioning to like a professional with no head guard, you have a different mental game. Yeah, it was
I fought without head guard twice before. I prefer it, to be honest, because like I always what I believe I have is more power than my opponent most of the times, so it's an advantage to me. I think.
No, bro, you have that physique. No, you're
mashallah.
very good. Yeah.
But it is still a great experience, traveling to fight in Thailand, which is you were a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah,
so this is
a national sport.
So tell us about that. How did it come about? How did you get that fight? And what was the experience like in Thailand?
I got it with the national team. It was a very different experience. I got food poisoning there also, but I got over that quick. It was and it was weird because I was here in the UAE and the whole national team was from Jordan, So I went there. I felt like but at first, because my Arabic used to be very broken, like a Arab guy living in Dubai in a British school. But they welcomed you really, really well, the national team. And then it was like a family, We all supported each other, wins, losses. It was an amazing, amazing experience.
So again, what do you think was your hardest fight? Was that maybe your hardest
Hardest
fight
fight?
you came against?
Yeah, of
In World
course.
Cup,
World Championship finals, yeah.
So that was your hardest fight.
Yeah, of course.
We had Ryan on.
Ryan Nashwan?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it-
And when this episode will be out, it will be already out. And he spoke to us about Coca-Cola Arena, something about an DXB Knockout. Do you know about
There's
this?
a very, very good chance for that. Ryan, he's my brother. He's like my best friend, the business.
What a guy! What a
Yeah.
guy!
Which way we get into your business as
Yeah, he's been there for all of my recent fights. So yeah, Coca-Cola Arena is very.
Bro,
It's a good chance. It's a very good chance. We have
if that happens,
yeah.
holy shit!
We do have connections to them because the gym I train at 971, the owner is Munir Lazaz. He owns 971 FC, which did their last event at Coca-Cola Arena.
Oh, wow.
So we have connections to them.
Is that your gym? 971?
971?
Train there.
Yeah, I
You
train.
train there. So tell us about your coaches. You're very close with one of them.
Coach Anas is
Yes,
my second
yes.
father, and Coach Jalad. Those are the two guys who have changed my life completely, aside from my dad and my family,
Yeah.
of course.
What
So
were
yeah.
the main things they taught you? Sorry to cut you off.
Coach Anas.
Yeah.
It's a really bad story. I was
Yeah?
really, really young. My mom was upstairs in the cafe, and I wanted my mom to record the video for me. So I called her a few times. I was like, Mama. She didn't want to answer me. And then I clapped like this for her to get my attention. I got a smack straight from Coach Anas. 20 burpees. Never clap at your mom again. So from Coach Anas, he taught me all my values, everything.
You were there with them young.
Yeah, I actually view him as a second father. He told me to focus on school.
Disciplined you, bro.
Yeah. And back then, I knew I could fight. I could always fight, but I had no. I had so much social anxiety and no confidence in myself. I used to get bullied in school. I know I could beat them,
You had
but
that.
I just didn't. I was just scared,
Mentally, maybe.
So he helped me go through that also, and Coach Anas, he made me as a person. And then with Coach Jalal, I love him to death. He's a very, very smart guy. Right now, he's my manager / coach.
Okay.
He's almost like the Coach Anas for my younger brother. He's taking us both everywhere. He's the reason I am where I am today. In one training session with that guy, Wallah al-Azim, I've learned more in 1 hour with him than a month with any other coach.
No way.
People call him the wizard for a reason.
Wow, wizard.
Yeah.
No, there is a topic I want to talk to you about, but I need to word it properly. Okay, so obviously you're big, standing with the Palestinian everything that's happening in Palestine. Sorry, you raise the Palestinian flag after every fight, win or lose or whatever. You're always posting about it, and you're doing all these things. And now you are the youngest professional Palestinian Jordanian fighter. Do you believe maybe that raising the Palestinian flag throughout all these events, posting about it a lot, might actually affect you negatively?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Think so?
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of political conflicts.
So
Talk to me about it. What do you
for me, the politics don't matter too much. I'm not a politician, but when it comes to business, it does affect you big time.
Yeah.
Some companies, like a bunch of boxing promotions, are American owned.
They wouldn't accept you? You think so?
I don't know. I'm just assuming,
Hypothetically.
I haven't reached out to them yet. Hypothetically, I think it might be a small issue. Business wise, a lot of big companies are Israeli owned.
People hate it, yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's
does that give you extra hunger? And are you always gonna stay like this, or do you think if it starts affecting you, you might need to?
No, of course, I can't change my identity because of that.
Yeah.
You've actually supported some Palestinian businesses, clothing, and
exactly.
giving out. So tell us about that. What was that about?
So the two companies that I'm supported with now are Two Pal with Love. My friend's mother owns it. They're doing an amazing job. All profits go to Palestine. And then the Giving Family with Fadi Cakes. They do it, I think, every Sunday. They give out meals to labor workers, and they have donations for.
And you were personally involved in that, I've seen.
Yeah, of course. Fadi sponsored me for my last fight. So he's always he's an amazing guy. He's always giving back to the community.
There's something beautiful about giving back to people in need, and you spoke to us about you launching your own
podcast. Yeah,
Bro,
it's called Asaad Touqan Street Talks.
Okay.
And basically, we're showing that everyone has a story, and we're specifying a bit in like I'm doing a specific segment on people with special needs.
Wow.
So like Down syndrome.
But that's powerful, bro. That's so I love that. I love
Definitely
well, you're about that. You're about that. No, yeah, 100%.
That's huge.
Very good.
So of course you are also into the business side, and you used your boxing image to create DXB Knockouts.
Exactly.
Can you tell us about the start of DXB Knockouts?
DXB Knockout was a very funny start. Yeah. So the first one, I was at a birthday party on my friend's yacht, and we were just talking about business ideas. We ran through everything, and then we just asked each other, like, what do we have? And then everyone gave their own answer. I told them I have social media. I used to be very big on TikTok back then. I stopped posting a bit, and I had boxing. So I just put them together. Young guys, TikTokers, put them in a ring, made them boxing. I did way better than I expected.
That was huge. Okay, so after seeing that success, one of the people involved as a fighter back then was Rayan Nashwan.
Yeah.
So how was a fighter on your card? How did he turn into a partner in the DXB Knockouts?
Rayan's just my brother. Like, he helped me do the first one as well. He helped me with the matchups, getting his opponent, stuff like that. And then we just saw more potential working together because it just made sense. Then we worked together for the second one.
I want to go into what you were saying. I was thinking about it, and you said about the second grade, about all that about people proving people wrong. Are you addicted to proving people wrong?
Slightly.
Actually,
I feel like everyone has like, it's not great to say, but everyone
100%.
has
It's competitive.
like a need for validation. I don't know where it stems from, where it comes from. I don't think I need it as much anymore. Like, I've grown past that. I've learned how to get validation from myself. But yeah, especially at a young age, I always wanted to be. I've always tried to be like. I've always tried to do more. Like, I accelerated my education. I started uni at 16. Boxing, youngest Palestinian professional.
Oh wow,
boxer.
uni at 16.
Yeah,
That took me off guard. What? You just don't want to do school, or you just left?
No, so I was an athlete.
Okay.
I couldn't. The national team wanted to take me. My mom said no. She was like, you have to focus on your A levels because I did British curriculum. So I spoke to them. They gave me an opportunity to do accelerated learning. Wow. And my grades for my GCSEs were very good. Like, my parents always made sure I was stuck to my education. So yeah.
So then you were like full time into this, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think it's important, and is it something you are forced into, or do you actually want a degree?
Education?
Yeah, education.
A degree?
University in general.
That's a good question. Right now I'm in finance. I did media for a year. Decided it's not what I want to do. Switched to finance. I think it's good to have a degree. It's a paper most people need. I don't think I'll use it.
So I don't think you learned anything there that you...
No. The thing is, the reason I moved to finance is because I want to grow into being an entrepreneur.
and it was my dad's plan for me as well. And the thing with a media degree, I just didn't like it. A business degree, I feel like you learn business through real experience. And then a finance degree helps you when you go big, you know, with the cash flow statements, interest, all of the stuff that you need to know, like on a bigger scale.
Yesterday at night, I keep want to talking about events because I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I love them, bro.
Yep.
I haven't been to any of them, but I really want to. Remember yesterday showed me a little clip or a photo about the island, a teaser on the island.
The
Bro, you
island.
don't even start. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, is that something you can talk about?
Is that can you speak about
I
that?
can't give too much away.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a huge event. It's more of a networking event.
Okay.
There's gonna be very big names, crypto names, celebrity names. It's gonna be somewhere towards the end of
Don't
September.
want to say it on camera. We can blur it.
No, it's fine. Private island. There's gonna be yachts to bring the guests in and out, and it's gonna be a big event.
So we
So
have to be there.
you guys have to like stay tuned.
You wanna be there, no?
Free like cost to the.
I'll talk to the manager.
That was a respectful no.
Respectful, no. No, yeah, we want to do that, bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sick. What
Yeah,
the
it's
hell?
amazing.
We're going big. Scaling
Inshallah,
this.
inshallah.
Good for you, man.
Yep.
So when did you transition from Muay Thai to boxing?
After I broke my nose.
We were like, I don't want to do the shit.
There's a lot of like funny things to say because you had the urges to kick always during the.
Yeah. I love Muay Thai. I believe that I'll always be better at Muay Thai than I am at boxing. But there's no career in Muay Thai. Muay Thai, they call it a broke man's sport. The richest Muay Thai fighter is nothing compared to the richest boxer.
Yeah.
And there's just more glory in boxing, you know? Like I did the world championship, I broke my nose and I didn't get much out of it, to be honest.
When's your next fight?
September.
Oh,
Fight Island one.
So you are also gonna be a
Oh yeah, I thought that was already implied. But
No.
yeah, I'm gonna be fighting in the fight in the
Okay.
private.
So
that's
actually, that brings me to another question. So you do fight in your own events?
Yeah. No, that's not my event.
Oh, sorry, that's not your.
No, it's another promotion.
Okay.
It's not DXB Knockout.
okay.
And I'm gonna be fighting on their promotion.
Yeah, but talk about DXB Knockouts. I'm sorry, I need to
Mm.
clarify. In DXB Knockouts, which is your event,
Yeah.
you do fight in them as well.
I've used to fight in them. Now I can't because I did.
Because you're a pro, you're professional.
But yeah, I did fight in them.
So you did. So do you think maybe sometimes people are like, oh, he's the owner, he's fighting, the
Right.
fight might.
Obviously.
So what's your response to that? And do you feel like that takes away from your credit as a
I'm
fighter?
making money, and that's like,
You
all
don't
that
care
needs
about
to
what
be
people
said,
have
you
to
know?
say, yeah?
Not really, you know.
Oh,
Honestly.
yeah. Because, bro, I can imagine DXB Knockout gets a lot of controversy. Like with the words
Yeah,
like
they-
rigged, I don't know what.
Bro, every boxing event's like that.
Yeah,
It's just because we're in Dubai and we hear a lot about DXB Knockout specifically. But go anywhere around the world, every single boxing promotion has the same accusation.
Especially if your brother is fighting, your friend is
Yeah,
fighting.
it's very general.
It's so hard
Yeah.
to be convinced that he lost.
And the thing is, most people don't understand boxing. They see it more as a fight when it's a sport, you know? There's a point scheme. There's this, that, and the general audience for DXB Knockout are like,
People who just
Normal.
want to see some action.
Yeah. Okay. So also continuing in DXB Knockouts, what was actually the favorite fight or the favorite fight throughout all of the DXB Knockouts? Whether it was your fight
my brother.
or someone else.
I love watching my brother fight.
Say it
He
like
always
very
puts on a show, you know? I always get stressed out. You'll see me in the corner
Who did he go
shout.
against?
Sorry?
Who did he go against?
He fought a very talented fighter. His name's
Well,
Adil.
Adel, yeah.
He fought him twice.
Oh, I think that guy's in my school.
Adil?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
So what was good about that fight? Was it about the hype before it, the fight itself, or
It's just my brother. I love watching my brother.
Yes.
He fights really, really well. MashaAllah alayh. He's gonna grow up to be better than me.
So
Um,
I like that.
and yeah,
Are you there for him, coaching wise, or just more on the mental side?
both. We train together. I give him advice. He gives me advice.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just always support each other.
What's something no one knows about you? Like,
No one knows
t-
about us.
what's something that you don't tell anyone?
Probably the anxiety thing.
Actually.
I don't like talking about it because the more I say it, the more I believe.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
But,
Are you working towards it?
Sorry?
Are you working towards fixing it?
I feel like it's good for me.
It's good.
You know, obviously, like sometimes it goes to an extent where I want to pull out, but having nerves just means that you care, you know?
I feel like, yeah. I feel like having that nerves kind of in a way makes you like anxious, but like that gives you like the spark where like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, oh, fuck, do this.
I'm trying to find like the optimum level of it because sometimes I get so nervous, I just lay down in the locker room, put my hoodie over my head, and I just like lay there.
Shut off.
Like that's like when it reaches a level where it's past physical arousal, you know?
Huh.
It gets to a point where, okay, now you're energetic, and then it gets past that where you just feel exhausted.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
There is obviously, when you think about DXB knockouts, we think about a lot of highs,
Yeah.
a lot of great moments, great build up, great fights.
Yeah.
But what are things maybe people don't know that were some struggles in DXB knockouts, whether like putting it on, having problems with venues?
Obviously, the events are hard to do. You know, it was my first business, first experience I've ever had, but they ran very smoothly, surprisingly. Like, we didn't have any major problems. Team Nogueira helped me a lot. Sheikh Faisal Al Qasmi, he's a very close friend of mine.
Well,
Inshallah.
He's watched me grow up, him and his dad, Sheikh Tariq Al Qasmi, and they helped me host them in Team Nogueira. And in 971, the first one, my first partner, in a way, who hosted the event was Munir Lazaz, the owner of 971. So he's also helped me out a lot. He's always been there for me from a very, very young age.
So how is it like having the support from the
It's
Qasmi
amazing,
family?
alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, like, I'm very like blessed to have them
That's
and their support. And they just make life easy for me. So
cool. On top of, sorry to cut you off.
Yes.
yeah, I get it.
On top of having the support, obviously, from the Qasmi family, there's also a lot of support from your close friends,
Yeah.
friends in general. And now you're obviously into personal brand, and there are a lot of fans of yours. There's family, these all these things, and now you're achieving things. And now when we hear about Assad is fighting, 90% of people are expecting Assad is going to win.
yeah.
Having that weight on your shoulder, how does it feel? And is that more pressure on you?
Before the fight, it feels amazing. You know, I feel like I've made it a good point.
You have.
But then the closer it comes to the fight, the more nervous I get. But once you get in the ring, you forget about all of it, you know? Everyone has a different point where the stress leaves them. Some of them it's the fight day. Sometimes it's when they enter the ring.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's when they walk out. For me, it's the first punch I land. So as soon as I land my first punch, it's like, for win or lose, I just forget about everything outside of the ring.
Okay.
Who's guiding you on the business side, bro?
Business side, my dad. Depends which business. DXB Knockout Munir helped me a lot because he has his own huge event, 971 FC. My mother helps me a lot. But I'd say for consultation, I usually go to my dad.
With dad.
Yeah.
Has he been like the person for to guide you through like a lot of things, like growing up for boxing?
My dad always has the same for the everyday problems and the I don't know how to explain it. For the problems that aren't too deep, you go to your mother. Problems in school, problems with people, problems like this, you go to your mom. Any big problems, you come to me straight away. So anytime I get into, for example, legal trouble, we had an event at VIC, and
Ryan spoke about this.
yeah, there was damage and stuff. So my dad helped, and Ryan's dad. Ryan's dad came to the event and absolutely destroys everyone.
He said the same thing, and I was like, "What the hell?"
His dad, he helps us a lot. Ryan's dad also helps us a lot. But yeah, for any major problems, like if I were to get into any altercations outside, stuff like that, I go straight to my dad.
I feel like that's like the role of the father and mother. Like your mom is there to like kind of nurture you and give you that emotional support. Then your dad's like
that's like the emergency button.
That guy.
When you don't know what
I need help. Give me some help. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
It's beautiful, man.
So how's your relationship with them? Are you very close to them?
Yeah, I'm very close to both of them. My dad and my mom. Different relationships with both, but that's normal. But yeah, I wouldn't be here without them.
Well,
okay. So again, we're talking about the venue and these stuff that we heard from Ayan before, but we didn't hear. Maybe did you think there was a fight you put on your card? You're like, what are they doing? Or maybe you were very disappointed by a fight.
In the knockout.
In Jordanian language, like our accent, we call them Nawaris. I don't know if he was like a chamak almost.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't do background checks on some of the guys, the top influencers. And yeah, we just...
Talk to me about it.
We just have to do background checks from now on. We have to do like metal detectors and stuff. Someone brought a taser to the event. Taser or a knife, I'm not sure which one it was. Alhamdulillah, the fight happened outside the venue, but there was still damage inside, and they went into another person's warehouse, so he wanted to file a case. And
that must suck, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not...
It was a learning experience, you know?
It's not your fault, you know?
Yeah.
It just happened.
You learn, bro. You learn from these mistakes, but it must feel like you wanted to do something very good, and then you have these people who just mess up.
The event still, alhamdulillah, was towards the end.
No, yeah.
It was after the event, you know? If it was during, I would have gotten so pissed. But it was after the event, so it was chill, you know?
So
yeah.
you are a person with a lot of things. You're involved in a lot of industries. Were you involved in the modeling industry?
You guys are pulling facts out from nowhere. Yeah, so I was signed to Bareface and MMG Talent. My mom put me on it from a very young age.
What about Splash?
Splash also. Yeah, I was with Splash. I was with NBC Action. Yas Water World. I don't know if I said
Wow.
that. It's a
Bro,
lot.
you're all over the place.
Yeah. But I stopped recently. I'm gonna get back into it.
Yeah.
I just got a bit lazy, focused more on my boxing and my.
No, you have
my
that look.
education.
Yeah. What does it like? Does it correspond if you do modeling and boxing or like professional boxing, or is that like
Personal
As an athlete, it corresponds, but with boxing specifically,
feel like-
you get punched to the face a lot. So I'll have bruises and stuff like that. So
no? Like yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, like sometimes because I feel like pro boxers are like restricted, then they can't do a lot of things because like you kind of pro now, you can't be hosting like all of these events and
not really, no.
Does it?
Look at other boxers. Conor
Mm.
McGregor has his alcohol business.
that guy is.
Floyd Mayweather has his
Wow.
clubs.
Mhm.
Who has hot sauce? Someone has hot sauce. Dustin Poirier has hot sauce. Like it doesn't
Facts.
restrict them.
Yeah.
Doesn't restrict them.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
So
sick, bro.
yeah. So now also about the fragrance business.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that if you as much as you can.
It's gonna launch soon. I'm not gonna give too much away.
Yeah.
I've always been into fragrances. I've done them before, just didn't have the time to release them. It's gonna be called Latin Sai. I was gonna give it some like Latin Italian name, you know,
Yeah.
but it doesn't correspond with me. I'm Arab, you know. I have to stick to my identity. And we're in Dubai. Everything you do turns into a trend. So it's gonna be the next big thing, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry for interrupting. I know it's been a good episode. This episode is sponsored by Limited, an upcoming clothing brand launching very soon, providing fresh designs, premium quality, and even wristbands. You can use code Unfiltered for 10% off when they go live.
Own it before it's history. Make sure to check out their website and Instagram in the description down below.
I want to go into kind of the religious point of
Yeah.
view. After a win or loss, okay, and once you put your head down on the ground for sujood, do you feel like after how do I put this together? Is sujood sweeter after a win? Like, do you feel like relieved?
So Salah, I don't know because as I said, I'm not too sure if boxing is haram or halal.
Okay.
As long as I'm safe, it's sweeter because whenever I pray, it's to keep me safe, to do whatever you think is right. And win or loss, it's I know it's for a reason, you know. Like
No, but
good
there's
for
something powerful, something so powerful about like learning from mistakes on a deeper level, and like losses and wins.
mm,
Something happened to me this week, and I want to speak about it. I think you can relate on an emotional level. It's kind of learn from like, how do you say this?
yeah,
And there's that thing where you're like, okay, I have this problem. Let me learn and see what I can move, even if it breaks you like a loss.
yeah,
Just it's deep, bro. Steve.
yeah. Can I put my hoodie on before I answer? Because I'm really cold.
Go, yeah. You want me to lower it? You want me to lower it? Okay.
Wait, sorry,
It's freezing.
Or maybe
Okay.
it's very hot for me. It's like we're in different continents. So yeah, as you mentioned, losses are deeps, and these type of things happen outside boxing and in boxing.
Yeah.
Are you a type of person to talk about your problems with your friends and these type of things, or do you keep your problems to yourself?
I don't think it's bad. I just don't. I just haven't done it. Salaha.
Yeah. You're not a vulnerable
Um,
person.
The only person who has heard about it is my mother.
Mm.
Other than that, I just I don't know. I feel like I have to deal with like everything has a solution. Nothing's too deep to talk about. You know, I don't think of it too much. I just think of the solution.
Are you if you wanna answer this, you can. It's something you can just say.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it. Are you into are you looking for love?
Love. If it comes, it comes. Obviously, you have to keep it halal. If I meet someone on the way to where I'm going, then that's good.
Do you feel like that could be a distraction, or the right girl? Let's say later on, you are still very young.
Yeah.
Later on, could the girl be the distraction, or could she be the reason you're elevating?
It can be both, you know.
Mhm.
There's a hadith. I don't know what it was. That you were born in pairs, so
Yeah.
something like
Okay.
that. Or if we put up the
وخلقناكم أزواجا.
yeah.
I-
So obviously, you move better as a pair.
Son, bro.
I feel like it's good. Worst case, I'll just go back to Amman, get my grandmother to set me up with her girlfriend.
Yeah, man.
Are you against traditional marriage?
Forced marriages, I'm against. Arranged marriages, I don't think they're too bad. So
Yeah.
I go home, tell Teta,
If you're chilling,
I'm ready. Yes,
If you're chilling with
What about your relationship with your friends? Are you very close with them? Do you have a close circle?
Yeah. I
you
used
want
to have a
someone-
big circle that I wasn't close to. That's not too good. You have to keep your circle small and close. So yeah, I'm very grateful for the friends I have.
Okay, so another thing that moves on.
Mm.
So now you obviously are a owner in events and stuff like that.
Yep.
Maybe some of your friends feel like they want to put on or they want something, or Assad, put me on your fight. How do you, what's your response to your friends?
I give them qualifications, you know. I always tell them whenever I work with someone, like I was working with Omar, I tell them
Wait,
friendship is one thing.
Omar?
Azadi?
No way.
Yeah.
There was, yeah.
He lives here, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a guy.
Yeah, so I tell them business is one thing, work is another thing. And me and Ryan even had this issue very slightly in when we were working together. It was when we would go out, it would just be, we would just talk about business. Like we lost touch of that friendship for a bit, and we spoke about it. We're like, bro, all we talk about is DXB Knockout, so we have to designate some time to forget about it.
that's
It's not a word about it instead, you know.
That's a real problem. Sometimes you're like,
Yeah, I feel like me and Better faced that for a while.
you know, there's something I told him. There was a situation with one of my friends, stuff like that. I just sat back. I'm like, I lost him as a friend and I got a new business partner. So I feel like sometimes when it's too much,
You have to
you
find
can't help it. Like, you know, maybe I'm sitting with you, we have a business, I think of idea and something.
Yeah.
It is very hard. Okay, but
Yeah.
now you have a good image, obviously, and a lot of people are like, Assad made it, he succeeded. Do you feel like you reached that level, or are you still hungry?
Not really, bro. So like not even close.
Wow.
So you're very hungry.
No, I've had one pro debut. Small businesses, nothing too big. DXB Knockout is like it's still local. Nothing went international. So no, I don't think I'm very close.
When do you go in camp for the September fight?
September fight depends on my opponent. Usually 6 weeks before.
6 weeks. Is that a long time, Nimmer, or is that like okay? Because he's the final boss of fighting, like in news.
I think yeah.
Is it? It's like a month and a half, no?
6
Versus 3 hours.
Yeah, 6 weeks is average. But keep in mind, I'm not grinding the whole time. Last week, you calm down, it's recovery, you know, ice baths, sauna, stuff like that. And cutting weight is a huge part. Cutting weight's impossible.
Yeah. How much do you weigh?
I walk around or I fight.
Walk around.
Right now, I've gotten a bit fat. I'm like 81-ish kgs.
What is the usual weight that you fight?
Yeah.
I fought a bit heavier last time, super middleweight. That's 76 kgs. Because I don't have to cut too much water weight. I leave you.
So when you're fighting heavier and lower.
Obviously, you feel better, but the guys are huge.
I want to talk about. I've seen clips of people talking about. I've not gone to fighting, and the last person talk about this. But do you feel slower when you're actually heavier? Like, are you?
Slower when you're heavier. It depends if you gain muscle or you get fat, you know. And what type of muscle? There's the muscle bodybuilders build, and there's the muscle the athletes build. So it depends.
So what's your fighting weight?
Last fight, like I'm still growing. You know, I'm 18.
Okay, what's your like? Okay, not heavy. Maybe
Last
time
fight I fought 76 kgs, and that's the heaviest I've gotten. Yeah. No, I think I fought a bit heavier. I had one opponent at 80 kgs. I'm pretty sure 78, 80 kgs.
That's solid.
Something that I want to talk about in that fight. There was actually a very emotional moment after a win. You gave your win to your uncle, Allah yarhamah.
Yeah, Allah yarhamah.
So can you, who was he?
Khalid Hussein. He was the happiest guy I've ever seen in my life. Comedian, always smiling. He was like all my uncles, they're straight face, you know, like they're tough. They don't like they're just your typical Arab man, you know.
Jordanian.
Yeah, exactly. But no, Khalid Hussein, he was complete opposite. He was the nicest guy you'd ever meet. Very giving, very passionate.
Wow.
A couple years ago, I think it started. He got blood cancer. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh.
And he beat it for a bit, you know. We thought it went away. It came back. And yeah, it just happened.
That's something very tragic. Allah yarhamah.
No,
I'm
that's
sure you're making him very proud.
yeah, bro.
Making the whole family very proud right now. And after you did that, a lot of people's
He was a
respect
big
went up.
part of even my boxing career.
Okay.
And for my brother especially. He was very, very close to my brother and my little sister. He took, when we were in Jordan, my brother had a competition. He would be the one to take him to classes every day, you know, and yeah, basically.
Wow.
Right. So that is very tragic.
Deep, man.
Right after that loss, how did that affect you?
Obviously, it wasn't good, you know. I know he's in a better place. He was suffering like in the dunya.
Yeah.
I was more worried for his daughters. He has 3 daughters, Raya, Lara, Haya.
Shout out to them.
So yeah, and obviously my mother. It's my mom was the youngest daughter, and he was the oldest oldest brother.
God.
So I had to,
Must have been a heartbreak in the family.
yeah.
But
No.
then what made you go over that, or what made you like put your mind away from that? And again, obviously, is he a big
You
motivation
can't
for?
take your mind away from
Yeah.
it, you know. But I just use him as motivation. When I get tired, you know, just think back to it. This fight's dedicated to him.
As a reminder,
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like boxing is so like tragic as a sport.
It has its highs and its lows, you know.
Okay, so your parents, when you're into business, you're into boxing, all these things, is your dad fully with the idea of you becoming a professional boxer and a businessman, or is he telling you, maybe it's time maybe to look for a job or like
Hang up the gloves. Is that what
No,
you said?
no. My dad loves the boxing part of it,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want it as a professional career.
Oh,
That's why I'm switching more towards the influencer side of it. You know, exhibition fights, white collar boxing, social media.
what do you
boxing.
want?
That's what I want. You know, boxing is like it's an insane measure of networking. I love it. I love to fight, but also I can't get brain damage. Like I want a family. I want to
Yeah,
get married.
man.
I want to.
They go. Boxers, like professional boxers, go to a level where they get. Is that what CTE? Is that it's called? Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And even in training, like I've had concussions, I've had stuff like that. It's a normal thing. Concussions aren't that big of a deal. But yeah, I just don't think if you don't, and everyone, boxers who make it big have a reason to fight.
Yeah.
You know, like they're either
Sold.
broke or it's all they know. They didn't have an education. I'm like, alhamdulillah, like I have everything I
have a
could ask
choice.
for,
Yeah.
you know?
Better position.
So I'm going more into the business side of it.
Are you against the idea of a 9 to 5 or like a general job?
I feel like everyone has a different path. Some people, they feel fulfilled by going to uni, getting a job, having a family, having a house, living a normal life. And that's them, you know?
You don't feel like that fits you?
I just don't like it. So,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
if it happens, it happens, but I don't see it happening.
Man, with the way you're going, alhamdulillah, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. anytime soon.
Bro, Asaad, you're incredible, bro. Not really. I never got to. I've never met you, by the way. It's my first time meeting you. You guys have met all long time before. It's just like, no, I didn't know you on this level. I just know you. I mean, you're a boxer, but no, what a guy. Talk to me about boxing. If you had to go back in time,
Yeah.
okay, would you consider getting better at a different sport? If no future, just don't look into the future. Just in the time being.
Getting better at it?
Are you the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your brothers and sisters look up to you, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
So like, would you? Okay, let me change up the question. Do your brothers and sisters, if they're into it, do they look up to you and be like, okay, I want to be like Asaad?
My brother actually told me, I don't remember this like story like exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he started when we were younger. He told me there's a sparring video, I could send it to you guys, of us when we were really, really young sparring.
Yeah.
And you could see him going all out. And he used to get really, really mad because like I would like beat him and I was just okay, you know? But I think it was a motivation for him.
What's
but
the age gap between you guys?
my brother is 15, my sister's 10.
And you are now
18.
18.
Yeah.
I grew up with a brother,
Yeah.
and he's into jiu-jitsu. He's injured right now.
Mashallah.
Yeah. I've always, I think, since I was little, had that rivalry between me and him.
Yeah.
But I guess I feel like you guys are now both boxers and fighters. I feel like it's just more like intense.
No. The thing is with I think most sibling relationships, you have the arguing phase.
Of course.
I think we're past that now. We argue every now and then. But no, he's like my best friend. And I want him to be better than me, you know? Like, inshallah. And he probably will. Like, as a boxer.
Does he also focus on becoming a professional fighter? Is that what he wants?
Olympics.
Olympics.
Olympics. So he's going the more, the stricter route, you know?
Yeah. The youngest Olympics fighter.
He's professional boxing. Would you support him or would you like make him go like to your path because
He could do whatever he wants. My brother is very religious, so he's considering that aspect of it also. My brother's a big part of why I was religious, you know? He had a phase where he what's it called, drifted from like straight path, and then he came back better than ever, mashallah. And then he like, even as my younger brother, he still motivates me to this day. Actually, he's the one who switched to boxing first, you know? I went to Muay Thai, broke my nose, and then I drifted because I had an injury. I didn't have, boxing was always my way to let out energy,
Yeah.
you know? And then for that year where I didn't box, I drifted as well. And then he got back into it, motivated me to get back into it. So we both like build each other up. Like I don't know where I'd be without him.
From your many achievements, mashallah, what do you think is your favorite?
Favorite achievement?
Like maybe a tournament is different, or
Probably the
even-
first one, first fight I've ever fought, because usually you start with small club competitions, then you move on to bigger tournaments. My first ever competition was the UAE Championship, and they were both against experienced guys, and I won, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, mashallah.
Do you want to stay in Dubai?
I feel like everyone has to experience abroad, because in Dubai, like alhamdulillah, Dubai is like an amazing country.
100%.
Business, sports, safety. You know, I want to work here later on. I'm going to travel a bit for uni, probably Scotland or Spain.
Huh.
I might want to expand,
You want to leave your, go alone?
yeah, to get out of my comfort zone a bit. I think everyone has to live abroad.
Well, that's
for a
what
bit.
we hear a lot when we ask people.
I spoke
So,
about
yeah,
this.
you are very close to your parents,
Yeah.
friends, and stuff like that.
Mm.
Moving abroad, do you think that might affect the relationship?
I'll be back like often. I don't think so. Bottom calls, you know, we always have Zoom. If anything, it will make the relationship better. You know, I learned how to do my own laundry. So, that's what that will make me more happy.
I spoke about this, I think, to Rayan again. It's just I have a different approach to this. I feel like I'm close to my parents as well, and I feel like if I sit here and as close as I am to them, leave them for university for what I'm gonna go into medical school.
No
five,
way,
six-
mashallah.
yeah,
Which,
yeah.
Which field? Like general medicine?
General medicine for
Specify.
now. General medicine for now, and probably innovate something into medicine.
Hello.
But yeah, that 5-6 years, however long it is, for let's just say minimum. I feel like leaving them or just studying abroad by myself, as much as I get to see them in the summer, winter, weekends, whatever, even online, I feel like you lose that because once you move out, bro,
Yeah.
I mean, you want to, like, in my world at least, I want to get married after uni.
Yeah.
There's a fly in the room. No, but yeah, I wanna get married after uni, and if I move out the second I want to start uni,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back to the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that?
No, for me, I'm actually because of this reason. Like, I want to be there for my sister and my brother and my
Yeah.
growing up. I'm gonna be going for 3 to 6 months only.
Oh,
Just gonna
oh,
go there, get
oh,
the
oh.
experience. You know, I'll come back.
Yeah, that's different. No, that
okay.
then that's so
Just to
good.
get
Forgot
my-
it's already in your
to
base.
get to- yeah. I'm moving
Yeah,
third year
bro.
now,
I call that now.
and then I'm just gonna go for 6 months max. You know, get my experience. I get my degree from there because I want to.
Good for you.
Business. Scotland business school is good. You know.
Good for you. No, yeah, I forgot you're already in uni.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Now, of course, you're in a lot of fields. Is there a field that you would love to get into, business-wise?
What are you looking to?
I really like the subscription community business model.
Yeah,
So I'm
bro.
trying to build something based off that, but I feel like you need something to.
Have you seen Whoop?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's
Bro,
crazy.
I spoke about this yesterday off camera, and I spoke to Badr. Bro, Whoop is like leave the product itself.
Yeah.
Just how much money they're making from subscriptions.
It's crazy.
It's actually like messed up. Holy shit, bro. And it's crazy. I don't know how much you're tapped into like medicine and health, but like this is insane. This
Yeah,
medical
it's
grade
insane.
shit.
Yeah, of course.
If you would do a subscription-based model, what do you think it would be?
Thinking community, you know, networking here in Dubai,
Yeah.
like guys like you, guys like me,
Yeah.
trying to grow their thing. The perfume line could be a thing. I'm trying to do a very exclusive, limited perfume line. You know, a formulation, perfume formulation that's never been seen before.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a bit of the clothing line business model where it's drops. You know, like drops every 6 months, limited, like 100 pieces, never gonna be remade. And they could get subscriptions to be like first ones to get the drops. I was thinking of doing AI applications, and I found out that costs a lot.
AI is can be expensive, yeah. But
very
it's crazy,
expensive.
bro.
Yeah,
Have you seen businesses like who any? I feel like a business who implements AI into their like
yeah,
program.
sales,
It's insane. Like
you know. But I feel like
bro.
the AI field's very saturated now. To be honest,
hard. It's hard.
everyone's in AI.
It's
So,
hard though. It's hard though. It's hard.
yeah. And I was thinking of the agency business model, but everyone's doing that now as well.
Like marketing agency.
Agency, yeah.
Growing up, I spoke about this. Growing up, my mom. I told you.
It might take a lot,
It's been
especially of Assad.
it was very deep.
Yeah.
We'll do something in a bit. Just to
Okay.
you can look at
These are just natural.
yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, especially the bro. don't even know how to word this. Mothers are just so powerful and emotional
Mm.
into that. So how does that affect you?
For me, my mother was there for everything. You know, she's the only person I feel good talking about my stuff to.
Do you open up to her?
Yeah, and yeah, I try, but like at the end of the day, like as an Arab, you're raised like not like feeling weird about it, and I don't just like I just don't like talking about it because I feel like when you speak about problems, they become more real. You know.
Huh. That's
Um,
weird. That's a good approach actually.
yeah.
I never thought of it like that.
Mm.
I feel like that's a good approach, but my approach to it is like I try telling at least my mom
Yeah.
everything I have. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
for example, if I'm going through something.
Yeah. Of course. I don't know. It's basically everything. She's like an emotional backbone. You know, I feel like that's with every mother.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of sacrifices for me and my siblings.
Huh.
And yeah, especially since she's a single mother now. But also when it comes to talking about problems, like if I were to go talk to her about a problem, I always rethink like she has way bigger problems. فشوية يعني
You don't want to
like بستحي شوي, you know?
Oh,
I'm a bit shy.
that makes sense. Huh?
If when she hears this, she's gonna get mad at me. She's like, yeah, she's gonna tell me like you have to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
But like
That's true. They always, try
just,
to. They
No,
don't understand. They
Moms
yeah.
are the best.
And also, to be honest, sometimes is that the approach you take since you mentioned it? Do you sometimes compare your problems to other people and then realize you're actually very blessed?
Alhamdulillah, like it's obvious that like most people in this country, you know, we're blessed, alhamdulillah, safety, we have a roof over our heads, we don't have to think about when we're gonna eat. But yeah, obviously, you have to keep in mind what you're grateful for.
I feel like, especially your mom, like parents aside, obviously, I mean, I'm glad we love our parents, but moms play a huge role.
Of course.
Yeah, no, like in an emotional level.
Just,
I don't know.
Yeah, before we get back to that, with the giving back thing,
Okay.
especially in Jordan, here also we have the thing. My mom would always tell me, no, this one's a scammer.
Yeah.
You know, you want to give them? She's like, no, he's actually rich. He's just
Yeah, bro.
that. And you see his little kids. She says they're recruited by people, and it's true. You know, like you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know who to give back to. You don't know what
People
to do.
people take it for granted and
Yeah.
be like, okay, let me just act like this and
So yeah, how
The
did that
thing-
come about, the sponsor, and how do you trust them?
The giving family.
Yeah, or how does
He's just a guy with pure intentions. If you guys look him up, Fadi Cakes, he's always giving back to the community, to Palestine, to the labor workers here in Dubai.
it's heart touching.
How did that start? How did you get to meet him, or what happened? Were you
So how did I meet him? A friend of mine, Aboud Zahabi, he used to be my neighbor. He just posted a video of him giving back, and I was like, yalla, let me come.
No way.
And then I went, followed Fadi on Instagram. Fadi's like big. He followed me back. I was so surprised, you know? Then I go to the event, I go to Hadi, he's like, oh, it's the boxer guy. And we just started talking, you know, talking about Palestine, stuff like that. And then it got to the point where I told him about my pro debut, and he said he wants to sponsor me, get his company on my shorts and stuff like
So
that.
it's like kind of recent.
Yeah, it was it was Ramadan.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He was very active in Ramadan, mashallah. We have seen.
Yeah, Asaad Touqan, man. Damn.
What a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah,
I've done
bro.
a lot of things. So now, what's next? What are people expecting to see from you, like recently? Of course, the fight in the island, which is huge.
Yeah, the
All the
fights,
things.
expect a good performance, you know. Yeah, take my boxing to the next level. I've been, you know, on and off with it, but I'm stuck to it now. Latin side is going to be the next thing, especially
I'm
like,
excited. I want
these
to
new
see
trends,
how
you know,
this
the Dubai chocolate, the Labubus, the next big thing.
That's how it's gonna have the best.
And yeah,
Yeah.
just a lot more content. I have to focus on my
Do you know
personal
who your opponent is, or not yet?
brand. Not yet.
When do you find out? Like, what's this surprise?
If I found out, I wouldn't tell you guys yet.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be a big name, and if it's not a big name, there's gonna be a lot of drama to it.
You don't know yet.
There's options. We have
Okay.
candidates, you know.
Yeah.
There's some people from Netflix, some people from Too Hot to Handle,
Wow.
entrepreneurs, crypto fighters.
September 27th.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
How'd you know? I said late September. I never September 27th.
Mind you, this will probably come in around 3 weeks.
it will be posted in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, how do I know that? I don't know.
Maybe I said it by accident.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we'll bring it
Oh,
up.
you can put it on. It's like a funny thing.
Okay. Anyways, it will be posted in.
It's public. I have it up, but I just didn't say it.
Okay.
I was like end of September. Yeah.
Okay.
And you found out a lot of things about you, as you
Um.
mentioned, from your early fights.
Yeah. We did some deep research on you.
Can I take a bathroom break?
Yeah. I mean,
Are we about to wrap up? Or?
I'm done. You have anything else?
That's perfect.
I'm done, bro.
We're gonna let them.
Asaad Touqan, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, man. Wallah.
We're gonna have all the socials and everything running.